I've been playing this one for a month or two on stream. How can you be certain the journals exist?
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
Okay.
Good day.
47th build? That's crazy. I doubt I've played it that many times.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
I know what I'm doing.
Lying to my face isn't going to win you any favours with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Cursed? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around out here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Thanks for the lurk, Nova. Know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
I will. How will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again.
Take a city back? What's that mean?
Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun, and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then, they'll contact me, and we're off.
Does the guild provide other services?
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labor, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
I heard you are offering extra work.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
I'll do them all. Tell me about the numbers jobs.
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
I'll do it.
Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Do you have anything else to say? Nope.
You watch yourself.
So
Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
I just talked to you,
So, you're Brynjolf's new brother.
Vex.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Grove.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Okay. How will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
What were the glory days like?
The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Does the guild provide other services?
If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
Okay. I heard you are offering extra work.
I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Okay, you do 4 types of jobs. I'll do them all. I'll start with that one.
Simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
I'm in.
Here, just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up.
Delvin just glitched, didn't he? There you are. You just glitched over the table.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
All eyes are on you, lad.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
What do you give me for these? Does the guild provide other services?
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that.
What do you give me for
Usual
these?
guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Target. Yeah, I'll sell that. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Sell. Oh, and I'm still using. I won't use that, so. Why am I holding human flesh? I don't want that. You take it. Why am I holding iron arrows as well? They were stolen as well. So I didn't even know I was holding them. I doubt I'll use that. Probably never get around to using that. Won't use that. Don't want to be selling anything that I'll be making a big loss on. I'm not going to sell that. They do cost quite a bit, don't they? There we go.
Until next time.
And
Out with it. Time is money. No
where's
one
the
dies.
person I haven't
Remember
talked
that.
to yet?
We're not
I
assassins.
just talked to
Welcome
you,
to the cozy little
Dirge.
family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild.
Even
I
if you're
watch
one of
Delvin's
us,
back.
you better not make trouble.
No. I've talked to you,
All eyes
you're
are on you,
Brynjolf.
lad.
Don't disappoint us.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Who was the third one that you get jobs from?
Need something?
Need something?
Have I talked to you? Yeah.
Go and pick some fights.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready. What's on your mind? Come find me if you need more training.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
Oh, he just collected his arrows. I guess. Because there's no arrows there. Oh no, there are some over here. I can't find the third person. Oh well. Before I do more of the Thieves Guild, I'll talk to the people here.
Stranger here too, huh?
Tell me about Riften's Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I agree completely.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
Tell me about the Blackbriar family.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here then?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
You're Riften's protector?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
How did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Fair enough. What happened to your blade, Grimsever?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could find it for you.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
What happened to you in Misinchaleft?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Eren standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Okay.
Please be careful. I
Never
don't
seen
wish
the
to be
old
the
this
reason
upset
for your
about
death.
anything. The city really gets to her.
Is someone else walking around?
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
What can you tell me about Talos?
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
Why all the hatred for the Empire?
Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland.
What happened to your daughter?
I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
Damn.
Talos guide you.
That's just a guard. Might try to start doing what the dark side said. Doing some pickpocketing. Start with this guard.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
Take his arrows. I use arrows all the time. Hopefully the stolen arrows get used first, although I never sell arrows. Before I do that, I better make sure I'm hidden.
Huh? What do you want?
You work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
I'll get back to missions soon.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Red Way. The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
I've already got yours.
You have committed crimes
Damn
against
it.
Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
and it was a bit before since I last saved. I'd pay so much when my debt's only 25 gold. Really? That's a bit ridiculous. Ah, thanks for the raid, Dutch. 11 people. So, hey, hi there, Hyrule, Prime Enforcer. And all the other raiders. So, if you didn't know me, I know I've known Dutch for a little bit through other chats. Thanks for following Prime and Hyrule and all that. So I am a variety streamer. I have played a few different games on stream. Currently I stream 2 days a week, Mondays and Tuesdays. Depending on work, if I have 2 streams, like yesterday I couldn't do my first stream and only done 1 stream. But Mondays I've been playing Celeste and the Grand Theft Auto series. Tuesdays I've been playing Spin Tires and Skyrim. So quite a variety of different games. And I'm currently aiming to get affiliate. My last target is viewer or average viewers. So anyone who sticks around, I highly appreciate it. And thanks for the raid, Dutch. I hope everyone's had a good day. How was your stream, Dutch? I guess I need to reload. Damn it. Oh well. I'll do the same as I did already.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
Nice. Yeah, hopefully I will. You do anything exciting? Or is it just a chatting stream? Or... Yet the average viewers is my last step to getting an affiliate. Hi there, Hananas. If that's how it's said. I better be saving between doing this. I recently found out earlier today that if you have 50 sneak skill, you can unlock. I've already gone through all these. You can unlock a skill for 100 bonus carry weight. Hey Dark, how you doing?
You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched Ozzy play it the other day a little bit. I'm not bad. Having a bit of a Skyrim stream and it's not too bad. Today's definitely a much better relaxing day than yesterday was for me. Yesterday I worked for 9 hours, then came home and streamed for another 6 hours.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin. Found the red way.